gymnastics. This baddie came in like 5'10", ankle tattoos. Maybe the worst fake tan I've ever seen, but fine. And she, like, whole empty room in the waiting room, sits down next to me, starts chatting me up. She asks me, kind of weird and retarded, like, the sex is going to be good. She says, is it going to rain today, you think? And I'm like, let me check. And she's like, you just look like a guy. Well, she's like, well, I can check, but you just look like a guy that knows the weather. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh man, this is like some retarded fun that I'm being offered right now. And I'm like, well, I don't do cocaine as much as I used to, but if I did and I had like my nose collapse, I definitely would feel it. And she thought that was funny. And talked about autoimmune disorder, like why I'm there. She's there for like routine blood work. And I go in, I'm like, all right, good to talk to you. And then I come out, she's not there. She's probably in the back. And yeah, I don't pursue it. I don't like wait for her to come out so I can time it. Like Uber's coming. She's not there. Cancel it. Call another one. See if she wants to like, invite me back. Like, oh, do you want me to drive you in downtown? I'm like, sure. That's how crazy I think it was. Like it was a possibility for like some weird interaction like that. Because girls usually don't spit game like that on someone, So that was nice. Doctor's visit was nice. Talked to the nurse who like quit soccer when she was a kid because of like bladder issues. So she was trying to make a connection with another human being. She was phlebotoming, drawing blood from. And I was like, yeah, I hope that your bladder is good now. She's like, it's not. I'm like, well, I'm sorry to hear that. She's like, I hope that your brain works again in the future. I'm like, me too. But I hope it happens sooner than like your things. Like, how old are you? Like you had bladder issues doing like Stoddard soccer in middle school, and now you still have them. God, I don't like 10 years from now. I don't want to be worried about anything. At the same token, taking all these drugs and like testosterone and all these like JAK inhibitors, you don't know like how you feel eventually. What's normal? I'm drinking coffee. Without coffee, most people wouldn't even like be themselves. So the question is like, what is like the best version of you? When I was doing my podcast years ago, I would write jokes for the week or write up things I wanted to talk about. Like do it up all one night. Side thing with like the picture frame talking about stuff. Like I remember one bit I did about like black people going to skiing events and stuff like that, and whether they should have their own ski slopes so that, I don't know, they can enjoy themselves more and not pretend to be so white. And I like all this production value. This woman was doing this whole thing about how the mountains were like closed due to dangerous inclement weather, and like there wasn't enough powder. It was just ice. So they were closing the weekend. It was like during the season. It was a big deal. In the background of her doing this news report to camera with microphone, standing up, a person's trying to get down the stairs that are frozen with their skis, and like is just struggling. They keep slipping and holding on to the railing for dear life, and she just keeps blabbering about how dangerous it is. That was really funny. But it was like a lot of stress for me to talk. I felt like this pressure of speech. I felt exhausted. I was doing these things at like 4:00 in the morning, and it's like once a week the show, and then everything would be the clips. And some of it was like very long-winded. I felt like very forced. And I don't know that that's the best way to do something without writers. I think you should just talk. I've looked back at some of the stuff I've done on Kick and YouTube recently with neuroinflammation. I like it better, a lot of it better. Now, that's not to say that my bit about Mormons and like that, or midgets, that like the Russian Federation was trying to ban midget fights, and I thought that was like kind of Peter Dinklage saying we need to like stop casting midgets for roles for little people. I'm like, what the fuck else are midgets going to get casted for, asshole? Are they going to be like the Punisher? I would do these little things. Those are funny. Those are good bits. But sometimes the craft, the natural, like just shooting the shit, things happen. I think about borderlines in general and how much like they're attracted to me and I'm attracted to them. And it's like we see this pain. Like I instantly know this girl's had like bad things happen to her in life. And I know the sex would be unbelievable. Like it would be just like world class, like Olympic gold medal, Lindsey Vonn, torn ACL, broken fibula, multiple fractures, just ungodly sex that leads to incredible collateral damage in terms of your personal life and possibly your career when it doesn't work out and she loses her shit. I regret not waiting for her to come out. But at the same time, I might be moving. My life's, up and down. I'm very stressed out. The last thing that I need is just wicked, crazy sex. It's not pertinent at the moment. And I believe if God really wants me to have sex with this girl, she will come back into my life somehow. Maybe she'll be the phlebotomist. She said she was a nurse. Maybe she'll come to my place and draw blood one morning. And then we just go at it. That would be kind of hot. I'm all into that vampire type of thing, but like a literal version of it. The narrative is real. It's like she's literally drawing blood. No one has vampire teeth. That's not real. But she's like the next best thing. God, like Bram Stoker's Dracula, all the girls in that are smoke shows. It's so hot. I think there's something weird going on there. Like, am I cucked to like women? Because I find them like they're like so hot. Like a woman being attracted to a female vampire, they're so fucking hot. But they're trying to kill you. What does that say about me? Do I have a predisposition to wanting to be a vampire? I don't know. Do I like Anne Rice novels? They're fine. I've been to the Garden of Good and Evil. In Savannah, Georgia is beautiful. Boy, that was a depressing time. Right after my fiance passed away, I went there. My friend was there already, like not like in the cemetery just hanging out, but like he was doing something there, and we went because it would be like a good idea. I was in so much pain. In any event, yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what they're so. I mean, it's theatrical. It's an international release. Hot vampires. They seduce you. They suck on stuff. I guess it's just very basic. There's nothing like psychologically underlying that someone might be predisposed to finding. Like, what? Bram Stoker's Dracula is really hot. Keanu Reeves' character in that, like his British accent was a joke. I do better British accents in my sleep. I don't know what the fuck that was. What was that casting? Their tits, those corsets, voluptuous, and this like the diabolical nature of it. Gary Oldman was a fucking madman back there in his prime. Now he can only play Commissioner Gordon. He's just like aged himself out. But he was just like, I have traveled through oceans of time to find you. That was interesting. The first Dracul, he was cursed a vampire because of, I don't know, cursing at Jesus during the Byzantine Empire's reign or something. In the Crusades. I don't know exactly what was going on, but he blasphemed God and was turned. And then the statue like bled of Jesus on the cross and he drank from it or something and then became a vampire. He was like his girl, he came back, she killed herself, thought that he had died. He was really upset. Sorry. Turn some positive thoughts into some very intense thoughts. We have fresh today is reporting after the close. Very nervous. Got my wire. Thank God it's in there. Okay, there's some relief from a margin call. Cheers to that. Nitro cold brew from Starbucks. I'll know if I don't even know how to read the blood work per se. I was put into ChatGPT. You're not supposed to do the Coimbra protocol unless you're with a doctor. I don't really think general practitioners know anything better than like I do. But I'll cross-reference with multiple like online forums, even put up with some like chemistry guys that I know. Is everything okay here? What should I be watching out for? Is my dose too low? There's a 12-year-old kid that got his MS under control. His brain lesions disappeared on 60,000 IUs a day for 2 years. He looks like he's, I don't know, 65 pounds soaking wet. And I'm doing like 50,000 IUs. Sometimes I'll bump it up to 100, but I'll take a break because I'm like scared. So I'll like stop and give myself a few days off. I can't imagine, kidney stones is what I'm worried about. I really don't want to piss out stones from my urethra. I want to avoid that. But what if that's what I need to overcome my autoimmune disorder? Like, what if the cure is pissing out stones? There's this weird give and take in my head sometimes where I feel if I don't try my best and really challenge myself with taking like research chemicals, stabbing myself at the ER and admitting myself, saying, "Hi, I just injected myself with this. Can you watch me in case I die or I go into like sepsis?" Doing stuff like that is like you only live once, and so you can't get back your time. You can't get it back. So I'm trying to like my best to like keep it. It's very hard. Everything's so hard, man. The pressure is unbelievable. Trying to get in shape. I told the girl at the fucking Quest Diagnostic, I said I was fat. I said I lowered my testosterone because I worried it was causing me inflammation. I had a six-pack all the time. Now I'm fat. And she was still down. I just know it. It's not something like, oh, the strippers think you're attractive. They have, because I've dated them like outside the club. Ha ha, it's true. But this one, she had a smoking body. It was like, you just know there's like some freak there. Just like she's on like the treadmill, like Demi Moore in Disclosure. That's an old pull. Look up that movie. It's a good movie. Just firm. Why didn't I? Kind of looks like Nicole Kidman in the face, like old Nicole Kidman, like Days of Thunder, or Eyes Wide Shut. Very good. Why didn't I do more? Why couldn't I have pursued this? It would be fun. I mean, just like I haven't had a real like, just take it, bitch. Just maybe I need that. I'm going to LA. I'll have some, but it's not the same. Variety, fresh. I don't have a girlfriend, so it's okay. God. Oh. I feel like Bram's like Dracula, like like he just missed out on like top tier pussy. Curse you! It's my fault. It's my fault. I know it's my fault. Like this is the blood. I'm just like downing the coffee. Ooh. Pardon me. Frightening. Just checking the phone. If I fuck with the phone too much, it's gonna fuck up the volume. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Also, I got the blood work done through my testosterone clinic. I spent $500 on all this blood work. And I'm like, I paid my insurance the other day. I'm like, I paid $600 for my insurance. I just paid $500 for blood work because the Matrix hormones does not, take insurance. I feel like that was kind of wasteful, but I have to go to a doctor, tell them what I want, pay them to then assign it because insurance won't cover it otherwise. I think that should change. I think your insurance should let you pick out your own blood work every quarter. Every 3 months, you should be allowed to like do your own blood work. You don't need to go to a doctor to do it. That's stupid. If you're a doctor, are you allowed to do your own prescriptions for yourself? Will your insurance cover that? Because what's the difference? Like, like why can't I just do a quarterly checkup on my blood work? What's wrong with that? That's very reasonable. Every 90 days? Why do I need to go to the doctor and say, this is what I want? That's almost like cheating. You went to med school, you did your residency, and I'm coming in to tell you what I want. You have no frame of reference. You're just going to have to agree with me. It's like, well, if I tell you what I want, it's I get to save $500. I think that's prudent considering I pay, $8,000 a year in insurance. So maybe we should work this out. And he's like, yeah, that's probably right. I shouldn't have to do that loophole. Also, when you have an autoimmune disorder, general practitioners are useless. They just refer you to specialists who don't want you to do shit that you want to try out. They want you to do everything they want you to do because they don't think that you're smarter than them. Or, not saying that I am, but they freak out when patients take their medical care into their own. They're very sensitive. They're very sensitive to people trying to fix themselves, especially if their suggestions aren't working. They're really upset that you're not satisfied with just being sick, but slightly better from taking vitamins and their supplements they sell at their office and whatever the fuck protocol they have you on. They are offended. How dare you try to fix yourself? There is no cure. There is only me. You want to do these weird things? You want me to review it? You want me to order this blood work? No. They're so egotistical. It's awful. When I was younger, I volunteered at this deaf school, and this one kid was really arrogant. He was just made other kids cry. We were playing dodgeball one day. Everyone sees him, he's a talented deaf kid, I guess, and I just put him out. I could throw a baseball 88 miles an hour back in the day. I let him have it, just right into the back of the, I don't know, for the small of his back or whatever. He just went right down, started crying. And I felt bad about it. And everyone was throwing balls. I just wanted to make it look like it was someone else. And no one knew. No one knew. I was the one that was proctoring the whole PE, whatever. And I went to him, oh my God, are you okay? It's okay. And he's crying in front of everyone like a little bitch. And I just wanted everyone to see that this devil is fallible. This devil too is human. And that we should love him and feel sorry for him for being such a little dick. But also maybe be like, yeah, now he knows how it feels, or I'll recognize that. Hopefully he'll stop being a dick to people. He too can fall. Like when Perseus or whatever it was from 300 has the arrow from, what's his name? Maximus is Gladiator. 300 is... can't think of his name. Gerard Butler throws the arrow at the Persian-looking guy. He's probably some weird, I don't know, homosexual from the West Indies. And it, he bleeds, but he's a god. He's not supposed to bleed, so it, shows that, his whole thing is bullshit. In any event, I digress. What's going on in the news? The markets really feel like we're gonna get tested to go down. It makes you think. I think the market's looking for something, but I also think we need to really fall. Well, Lex Wessner, it's not interesting because he's gonna die. Elon, no one cares. He's old. He's so old. No one gives a shit. Lex Wexner backed JD Vance. They had a fundraiser at Wexner's house. That's interesting. Come on, knock on our door. We've been waiting for you. JD Vance and Usha and some smelly food. Do, 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 do. There's some weird homosexual thing with JD Vance, Lex Wexner, Epstein. There's some weird freaky shit. I know some hedge fund people that are like, I know hedge funds are only gay hedge funds. Kind of like, who's the director? Not Guy Ritchie, but Gus Van Sant. He's gay. He did Good Will Hunting and whatever. He only hires like gay people. And he says because they work really, really hard and they're not distracted. Probably because they give each other blowjobs and like they don't have to worry about like being distracted by pussy, which creates a wall. Except for today at Quest Diagnostics, where it looks like the pussy, literally, whole room sat down right next to me and said, "Hi, do you want to fuck?" Basically. And I was like, "Yeah." Then I got blood work done. And I'm like, my Uber's already here. I'm okay. Whatever. That's my fault. You know, I don't know. Just priorities. I was talking to my Uber driver about that too. Just like people, you think you're smarter, more practical when you get older. No, you're more cucked. You think that you're practical. No. You think that like, oh, this is like the thing to get to the next thing. No. You make $10 million. You're like particularly careful about your time. You're going to be like, that girl's a waste of my time. She's just some girl. There's tons of girls that want to sleep with me. I can pay any girl's rent and like get laid this afternoon if I want to. Why waste my time? But really, life's all about those little things, those little trysts. That I could go to the Four Seasons right now and get a room. She'll never know me again. Do you want to come over? I have a place at the Four Seasons. I'm just visiting. And she'd be like, yeah, why not? I know that bitch would be down. No collateral damage to my life whatsoever. But I'm like, that's just, get back to work. What does work mean for me? I'm come back here and now I'm talking to you guys about how I fumbled a baddie with ankle tattoos. I want to feel something I never feel before. Oh, baby, let's take a ride. Let's see here. What's going on in the news? It's, yeah, oh. Alexander Zverev was complaining about how the electronic line system read a ball in that was clearly out by this much. He's right. It was like kind of half. It was half the distance of this can out, and he was just like, I'm not trying to tell you to override the call. He wanted the line judge or the umpire to come down just to look at how ridiculous it was and just acknowledge, just for him. But you can't. So that sucks.
You haven't even kissed the wall.
What if I told you I fuck senators like nobody you've ever met and I'm a black woman?
I'd say you're probably a slut.
That's a Talmud on your desk, right? Open it up. Read me something.
If you eat with a non-Jew, it is the same
as eating with an animal.
How did you know that?
James Fishback seems fake because he pretended to be, he was head of macro at a hedge fund, tried to start his own hedge fund. Now he's running for Congress in Florida. And now he says that people try to burn down his house, and he's doing this whole like Mississippi burning thing, or Time to Kill with Matthew McConaughey, where his house does get burned down by racists when he's trying to defend Samuel L. Jackson for killing the people that raped and murdered his daughter, or just raped her, and then like jizzed on her, which is kind of awful, and pissed on her. That's not nice. And they're like upset. The racist town's upset that he's like defending this like black guy, and they burn down his house. He's so worried about his dog. He's like calling for his dog, and Oliver Platt's in it. And he's like, your dog's dead, but he's not. He comes out. I'm like, thank God, because like I can't handle people that hurt animals. People that hurt animals. Just can't handle it. When that thing with Hassan Piker and his fucking dog came out with like the electric collar thing, it was like shocking, dude. Fucking in that dude. Hassan Piker's a big guy. Hey, 6'6", 220. Come and see me, bitch. Come and see me. Fucking lay that low IQ mongoloid out. Fucking motherfucker. Oh, that guy's been... Talk about a carbon footprint. What a piece of shit. AstroTurfed. I'm just good looking. You are a fucking retard with no takes that are of substance at all. I don't know who follows you. I think his entire platform is synthetic. I think a lot of these people that come out of nowhere, like Ian Carroll, where's the talent? Who's actually watching you? Someone like Tim Dillon, I understand why people find him he's talented. There's something there. He would go on these tours in New York City, these buses, and lie about the historical facts of the tour. But like that was the first transsexual office building for dentists. And over here on 66th and Madison, that was the first place that had linguine Alfredo, and it was poisonous. They had to redo the recipe. It was very bad. It had arsenic in it. The grandmother that created it when she came over here from Ellis Island said it was like made it extra spicy. Crazy story, folks. This is New York. He was doing that shit, and then he, found his way. And I think that's beautiful. I think it's like the corruption of prestige, like you're not real. Bots, like marketing, like that, there's just like, it's so corrupt, it's so fake. Like Michelle Obama's talk show or something, no one watches that. Women don't even watch that. It's awful. And I think like when I was at church like months ago, it was like the voice was saying, "Get off testosterone." Is it because like I'm funny or off testosterone? Like it's affecting my brain. It's actually hurting me in my recovery. I can't get off it just yet because I have like stuff I have to do. I have to handle the anxiety and stuff. But like maybe my whole thing is I'm not supposed to invest money, even though I'm really good at it. I'm just supposed to make people laugh, make fun of myself every day, and bring joy to people's lives. Do little skits or something. I just never found a way to like someone to send me money for doing something like that. That the business acumen of that is a bit more complicated for me. I also don't like panhandling or when I'm homeless because I decided I just want to be a stand-up comedian or do a podcast. I want to quit investment banking and like finance, private equity, and so I'm in like pandering. I want everything to be real. I don't want to fucking like do a show for the sake of doing a show. I remember doing that, how miserable I was when I was like trying to make it like a thing with like, these are the topics. I have to stick to this script. I was like producing myself and I wasn't me. I like just to be me and just go. And if it's not perfect, fine. Life is too short to be synthetic and fake. But I think there's something a bit fucked up when you have all these people that seemingly are popular, and therefore because they're popular, their opinions should be respected and people should listen to them, but they're not real. They're not actually popular. They were astroturfed. $127. I'm trying to gauge where does Fresh go. We're really, but what is book? What is book for Fresh? Let's look. Hold on. Let me put it close to me. I'm gonna like lean in here. We're gonna find out what book value is for Fresh. It's really important. We need to know. Doesn't it look like I'm on like a melanin peptide or something? I have good skin today. My friend set off testosterone. My skin looks great. So that's another reason to get off of it. But how do I stay like lean, like muscular? Well, I was fine. I only got on because of the autoimmune disorder. Maybe God's telling me, you know, dude, just fucking get off it and I'll cure you. You gotta get off of it. You gotta get fat again. You have to like complete humility in terms of like pride, like whatever, vanity. Fresh. Opening up my Excel here. Always, I want to be with you. Live in harmony, harmony, oh love. It's like a gay hymn. Third quarter, 2025. I mean, yeah, shareholders' equity is $843 million. 286 shares outstanding. It's like $3 a share. It's trading at kind of 3x book. 3x book. 6x book sounds healthier. I did this the other day. I know I did this on the stream a little bit with Dominadorian. It's like SaaS, CRM, book, price to book ratio average. Let's check. Three to four. 4 would be good. Yeah. That's Salesforce. The historical is about 5 for Salesforce. Let's get Salesforce. Getting pummeled. Is this the end? I don't know. I don't think so. It's too early. There's too many garbage like Claude, like these things like have bugs, you know? Yeah, the workforce cuts are because of AI. Yeah, the software solve seems overdone. I agree. Baidu, what's Baidu trading at? Crazy. Fucking nuts. Just nuts. It's not worth that much. I mean, this is all about like financial engineering. I should look at them again because of AI. Oh, it's crazy. Okay, let's check. Let's check something here. Okay, let's check. Let's check something here. Just hold the night. They will be okay. Just hold the night. They will be okay. Always I want to be with you and make believe with you. Live in harmony, harmony, oh love. How'd that go? Believe with you. Live in harmony, harmony, oh love. How'd that go? What's another good one? I don't know. Getting a little sleepy again. Let's go to X. Oh. That girl just went live. Clav's girl.
Yes, I am, mommy.
Who's this dude?
Okay, my bad. Chill out.
Oh, my posture.
I know, Mike was just like, why don't you pull up chat?
What do you mean? We don't want to see him, we want to see the girl.
Remember the potato? Wait, yeah, is the quality that bad?
Alright.
Wait, is the quality actually that bad? Or am I tripping?
I think it's pretty bad. How to growth max? You got a joke. You know what Clav does? He gets the tube, the little
Okay, that's enough. What is Safe Moon crypto scam? Does Dave Portnoy put up Safe Moon? Yeah, he did pump it. He pumped Safe Moon. That's weird. Pump it. I think every startup's kind of like a delusional fraud because you have to be delusional and believe in something that's not real yet and sell that to other people. It's tough. It's nice if everyone just makes money. I think the best thing that can happen to you is you're delusional, you lose money, and your investors lose money, or you make a lot of money and your investors make a lot of money and everyone wins. Yeah, well, we'll see. Who the no way. Is that real? No way that's real. No way this is real. This isn't real. You see these pictures? No way this is real. None of this is real. Yeah, there's no way that Jeffrey Epstein is wearing his quarter zip in Tel Aviv. It's just no way it's real. Looking like he's Jerry Garcia or something. There's just no fucking way. Isn't that... What the fuck? Who's doing this? I don't know if that's any of the stuff from Israel's real. If it's all just AI bullshit. Though the recent news that the FBI or Justice Department switched out his body to protect from paparazzi, like they put a fake body in a car, and then the real body was brought out without cameras. I think that's a little nuts. That's a bit nutty. Like, why do you need to do that? It's not that big of a deal. This isn't like, the President of the United States. This is some, private citizen. It's a little nuts, actually. It's like really weird. It's like not that big of a deal. And no one else has been charged. It's like, what I know there's some national security issues, of course, but this whole contrived thing of like body doubles of dead bodies for like a private citizen who was charged with like, you know, having sex with girls that were underage, statutorily speaking. It's kind of a joke. Give me a break. It just shows that there's a larger conspiracy. There's something really fucked up going on. So, you know. Epstein, such aura. What's up with the haircut that makes Elon look like Zorg from Fifth Element? God, he looks so heavy these days. Such a big guy. He likes to eat tasty food. You can see his scar from when he got his hair transplant. You can see it in the back of his head. Good for him. Let's see. Can't tell. It's very strange. I don't know if this is going on here. Who would like steal Savannah Guthrie's mom? What kind of like what is this? Like, why is this even a story? What if this is like to distract from Epstein and it's just the FBI like did all this on their own? This is such a weird story. Like, who would take her mom? It's fake. It's all fake. I think it's fake. Fake, fake operation to distract public, and fortunately, I love how on the internet you can say this incredibly insensitive, rude things. No one gives a fuck about Savannah Guthrie or her old bitch ass mom. Yeah. Drug-induced schizophrenia from smoking weed. Just recently we had that thing about, what's the thing where you throw up like violently over and over again from like chronic usage? It's called scrotting or something. Disgusting. Is it even McAfee said that he preferred heroin addicts when he was a drug dealer because they like hit bottom faster, can restart their lives, or they don't, they die. But marijuana gives you this delusion that you're actually doing something when you're not. I never liked it. I liked spending time with someone on occasion and watching like John Mayer concerts and laughing at how stupid the songs were and smoking Purple Haze. And I did this like a handful of times. And the sex was fun. But it's just such a boring drug. It's just like, what? It seems like just people who are just unhappy and need to disassociate. And a lot of people, I think, are under the delusion that disassociation from their shitty lives is actually normal, because what else is there? There's so much, actually. There's all this greatness, and they just are like trained to be like mediocre, or to accept the mediocrity, and to be like docile Hindu cows, and do drugs and take Xanax and like avoid like stressful situations. Dude, it's ridiculous. We're gonna read more about Epstein. This Epstein stuff's just crazy. Like the body double stuff, it's completely unnecessary. It's completely unnecessary. Who gives a fuck about his dead body? It doesn't make any sense. How is that an actual DOJ document where we did that was in the best interest of like the case and the coverage of it, that we had to switch out the bodies? Who gives a shit? It comes out in a little black bag. What the fuck are you talking about? It makes no sense. We had to protect the dead body, but then you also release like pictures of him like on a gurney. Make it make sense. How does his autopsy or like hospital photos get released, but not like the actual transportation has to be doctored? It doesn't make any sense. Something very weird is going on, and it points to like something deeply suspicious that he's still alive, and those pictures may or may not be real. Oh my, it's just what the fuck? And you're going to pay your taxes to Israel? You're paying your rent because you can't afford a home because of collateralization of mortgages on Wall Street by... And you're told that sex with minors is inappropriate, and yet we're protecting the guy? And it seems like it was a operation with statutorily underage girls approved by the CIA, FBI, DOJ, Mossad, and possibly MI6 and others, like maybe the Nigerian Foreign Ministry of Ugada Bugada. What was that movie about? Like the Wizarding World of Magical Negroes. Like that was a real title to a movie. They approved it. Like, well, we have to control those powerful muggles somehow. Epstein's an invaluable asset. We can pimp out Hermione. What the fuck? Or like the black Hermione, Dakishwa. What the fuck? What the fuck? And you're gonna pay your taxes? What the fuck? It's all fucked. It's all fucked. And you're cozy? You're like, well, you're like trying to rationalize it in your brain. Well, but it's like, it's so fucked, man. It's so fucked.
Well, but it's like it's so fucked.
We have to be decent. We have to keep decorum. We have to set the standard. What are you talking about? The world is run by like vicious people telling you to be civil, telling you to be nice. They don't play by those rules. They offshore their money to LLCs in like Nicaragua and Panama and shit like that, the Panama Papers, and they don't pay taxes and they make you pay it. These people don't have... You wake up at 6 a.m. and get into a Ford like Focus late model and feel good about it. You stop in the middle of your lunch break to go to some like vacuum / car wash and take out a dirt devil to clean your carpets because you got some Doritos on your new Ford Focus floors, and you're like, you feel good about it because it's like you're protecting something that you own, and it's like it makes you feel proud. Kill yourself. No, don't kill yourself, but think about that for a second, like how fucking ridiculous that is. you are being played, and you are being played into complaining online and then forgetting about it, instead of like going to Home Depot and strapping the fuck up with some medieval weaponry, homemade. Like, wake the fuck up. It's a game, and you are not playing it. You are a docile sheep amongst wolves. Bubba Fett out.